Welcome to our comprehensive guide on the essential concepts and relevant provisions of service law. In this video, we'll break down the key stages of public employment, from recruitment to retirement, and discuss the legal principles that govern each step. Whether you're preparing for exams or seeking a deeper understanding of employment law, this series will help you navigate the complexities of service jurisprudence. Let's begin by exploring the recruitment and selection process, which forms the foundation of public service careers. Journey into public service starts with recruitment and the selection process. Recruitment typically involves public advertisement, followed by examinations and interviews. It's important to note that an unsuccessful candidate cannot challenge the selection process unless there is evidence of all-pervasive illegality. The process is designed to ensure fairness and transparency, with written tests and interviews forming the core assessment method. Only in rare cases of gross irregularity can the entire selection process be set aside. Once the selection process concludes, the publication of a merit list is mandatory. This list ranks candidates based on their performance. Waitlisted candidates have the right to be considered for appointment for up to 1 year. However, appearing on the merit list does not guarantee a job offer. There must be reasonable grounds if an appointment is denied, even to those who have made the list. This ensures that the process remains just and accountable. Securing a place on the merit list is a significant achievement, but it does not create a vested right to appointment. The appointing authority must have reasonable grounds to deny an appointment, and such decisions are subject to scrutiny. This principle maintains the integrity of the recruitment process and ensures that only deserving candidates are appointed, based on merit and administrative needs. Transfers are often seen as a necessary aspect of public service. However, transfers cannot be used as a form of punishment. The law requires that transfers be justified by administrative needs, especially for mid-tenure transfers. The Transfer Act 2005 outlines the rules regarding tenure extension and the authority responsible for transfers. Courts have held that transfers must be reasonable and not arbitrary, ensuring fairness for employees. Seniority plays a crucial role in service law, affecting promotions and other benefits. Generally, seniority is determined from the initial date of appointment for direct recruits and the continuous length of service for promotes. The law also recognizes inter se seniority, which is based on the date of continuous officiating. Once a final seniority list is published, it cannot be disturbed except in exceptional circumstances, ensuring stability and predictability in career progression. Promotion in service law means advancement in rank, grade, or both. It's always a step towards a higher position or honor. Opting for a lower pay scale or post is not considered a promotion, but rather a demotion. The right to be fairly considered for promotion is a fundamental right under Article 16 of the Constitution. This ensures that all eligible employees have an equal opportunity for advancement. Time-bound promotion is a system where employees are entitled to promotion after serving for a prescribed period, such as 12 years. If promotion is denied despite eligibility, the employee is entitled to promotion from the date they became eligible. This ensures that deserving employees are not unfairly deprived of career advancement due to administrative delays or oversight. Leave is an important aspect of employment, but it cannot be claimed as a matter of right. Leave may be refused in cases of public exigency. Unauthorized absence or absenteeism is considered misconduct and must be proved through a departmental inquiry. If proven, it can lead to dismissal from service. The Maharashtra Civil Services Leave Rules 1981 govern the grant and regulation of leave for public employees. Suspension is a temporary measure and does not end the contract of service. During suspension, the employee is entitled to a subsistence allowance, which is a right, not a favor. Suspension orders become operative once the notice is dispatched to the correct address. Only authorities empowered by statute or contract can issue suspension orders. After exoneration, the employee is entitled to regularization of the suspension period and arrears. Termination of service can occur through removal, dismissal, or compulsory retirement. Removal and dismissal require a departmental inquiry, which is essential for imposing punishment. Article 311 of the Constitution provides safeguards for government employees, ensuring that termination is not arbitrary and that due process is followed. Compulsory retirement is another mode of termination, often used in the public interest. Retirement in public service can be of various types: superannuation, premature, voluntary, or compulsory. Superannuation occurs when an employee reaches the prescribed age. Premature retirement may be initiated by the employer in the public interest, while voluntary retirement is at the employee's request. Compulsory retirement is imposed as a disciplinary measure. Each type has specific rules and implications for pension and benefits. Pension is considered a right, not a bounty, for retired employees. The right to pension cannot be waived and can only be withheld in certain cases, such as under Rule 27. In the absence of specific rules, pension is treated as property and cannot be withheld arbitrarily. Even those who retire compulsorily are entitled to pension, ensuring financial security after service. Employment in public service includes all matters both prior and subsequent to the actual employment, as well as those incidental to it. This broad definition ensures that all aspects of service, from recruitment to retirement, are covered under the relevant laws and rules. Articles 14 and 16 of the Constitution guarantee the right to be considered and treated fairly at every stage of public employment. Recruitment and conditions of service are regulated by legislation enacted by the appropriate legislature. Executive instructions or administrative circulars cannot override or replace rules framed under Article 309 of the Constitution. Rules must not be applied retrospectively if they are detrimental to employees. Service rules are designed to protect employees' rights and ensure fair treatment. Several key rules govern public service in Maharashtra, including the civil services, general conditions of services, rules, pay rules, leave rules, pension rules, and others. These rules cover aspects like pay, allowances, leave, pension, occupation of government residences, and traveling allowances. Understanding these rules is essential for both employees and administrators to ensure compliance and protect rights. Article 311 provides important safeguards for civil servants. Dismissal or removal can only be carried out by an authority not subordinate to the appointing authority. There are three key ingredients: termination on criminal conviction, impracticability of holding an inquiry, and security of the state. Employees must be served a charge sheet and given an opportunity to be heard, ensuring due process. Appointments in public service can be permanent, temporary, substantive, tenure-based, probationary, or officiating. Permanent posts offer security, while temporary posts can be terminated at any time. Probation and officiating appointments are subject to performance and confirmation. The law ensures that rules of the game cannot be changed once the selection process has begun, protecting candidates from arbitrary changes. Ad hoc appointments are temporary and cannot be replaced by another ad hoc appointment. Absorption occurs when an employee, initially appointed on deputation or transfer, is permanently placed in a post. Once absorbed, the employee loses lien on the parent post. Continuation of service is allowed as long as the scheme continues, ensuring stability for absorbed employees. Regularization of service can be claimed only for sanctioned posts, and there must be no backdoor entry. Continuous service must not be under judicial orders, and there should be parity with those already regularized. These criteria ensure that regularization is fair and not misused to bypass standard recruitment procedures. Temporary employees are entitled to the same pay as regular employees if they perform equal work of equal value and sensitivity. The reference post must be in the same hierarchy. This principle, upheld by the courts, ensures fairness and prevents discrimination in pay based on employment status. The doctrine of proportionality ensures that the punishment imposed for misconduct is not excessive compared to the fault committed. Courts can intervene if the punishment is arbitrary or fails the prudence test. This doctrine maintains balance and fairness in disciplinary proceedings, protecting employees from disproportionate penalties. Judicial review plays a vital role in service law, especially in cases of alleged illegality or arbitrariness in recruitment, promotion, or disciplinary action. Courts examine whether the principles of natural justice and constitutional safeguards have been followed. However, they generally do not interfere unless there is clear evidence of violation or injustice. Probation is a trial period during which the suitability of an employee is assessed. Confirmation follows successful completion of probation. During probation, services can be terminated without the same procedural safeguards as for confirmed employees. This system allows employers to ensure that only competent individuals are retained in service. Disputes over seniority can arise, especially when there are changes in service rules or promotions. Courts have held that the final seniority list, once published, should not be disturbed except in rare cases. This principle provides certainty and prevents endless litigation over seniority issues. Departmental inquiry is a formal process to investigate allegations of misconduct. It involves serving a charge sheet, providing an opportunity to be heard, and following due process. Only after a fair inquiry can punishment like removal or dismissal be imposed. This process upholds the principles of natural justice in disciplinary matters. Executive instructions or administrative circulars can guide the implementation of service rules but cannot override statutory rules framed under Article 309. If there is a conflict, statutory rules prevail. This ensures that employees' rights are protected and that administrative convenience does not undermine legal safeguards. Fundamental principle in service law is that the rules of the selection process cannot be changed once the process has begun. This protects candidates from arbitrary changes and ensures a level playing field. Courts have consistently upheld this principle to maintain fairness and transparency in public employment. Absorption refers to the permanent placement of an employee who was initially on deputation or transfer, while regularization is the process of granting permanent status to employees who meet certain criteria. Both processes are governed by specific rules to prevent misuse and ensure that only deserving employees benefit from these provisions. Summary: service law encompasses a wide range of provisions designed to ensure fairness, transparency, and accountability in public employment. From recruitment and promotion to retirement and pension, each stage is governed by clear rules and constitutional safeguards. Understanding these concepts is crucial for both employees and administrators to uphold the principles of justice and good governance. Thank you for joining us in this detailed exploration of Service Law Essential.